Hey, Mark, fake banter for the intro.
That's all I know how to do.
Great.
Good to be here.
Welcome to Tuesdays with
Stories.
Hit her in the face with a surfboard.
And then the duck fell out of his bag.
Surf's up. And she didn't even flush.
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Mark Norman and Joe List.
Yeah! This is Tuesdays with Stories, everybody.
No, that's terrible.
This is supposed to be cheesy.
My radio is spitting at me. I can't choose what I wanna say.
Yeah! Sorry about that.
We're fuck-ups.
We don't need the whole tune.
I don't think we should be next to each other. It feels weird. Hey, look at the Seinfeld shirt. I'm gonna move over here. This feels weird.
It's nice to be close.
I don't like it.
All right.
That way we can, this is better, I think.
But then that means... All right. Hey, everybody. Comedy.
Yeah.
Skankfest.
Good to
We're
be
doing
here.
it. We just
Sorry.
watched Lewis get beat up, so that's why we were late.
Yeah. Sorry you missed. I feel bad. They scheduled cool events at the same time.
Right.
I think some of the people producing the shows are on drugs, is what I suspect.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lewis just got Ari bare ass farted in his mouth.
Yeah.
So that's what you missed.
I think they want to fuck. Deep down.
A deep down fuck.
They're almost blowing each other. They're putting asses on lips.
Yeah, I mean, Lewis came really close. Lewis got mad. I don't know if you guys were here Friday. Lewis almost sucked Ari's dick.
See?
But at the last minute, he punched him in the dick. And then Lewis was mad at us backstage. He was like, do you actually think I was going to suck his dick? And then we were like, yeah, of course, yeah.
Sure.
Like him and Jay have made out, which I think
Yes.
making out is weirder than sucking a dick.
I think I'd rather make out.
Oh, I'd love to suck a dick.
Yeah. But to completion?
No completions. No, that's gay. But
Right. Good
I think
point.
like a man's tongue is grosser and more intimate than a dick is just whatever. A dick
What?
at least has been in a vagina.
A dick it's got diseases and shit.
That's just mine. I'm not going to suck my own dick.
That's true. Have you tried?
I've tried recently, this morning, actually.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I can get very close.
I
and
can lick.
I've heard that about you.
Really?
Is that a long dick or a long tongue or just flexible?
I don't know. I guess I'm flexible, but once you lick it, you feel real bad about it.
Is that true?
Yeah, because we're all like, I gotta suck my own dick. It'll be great. I'd never leave the house. Then you do it, and you're like, I gotta make some changes.
Yeah. But could you lick to the point of orgasm?
No.
Is it like a touch? What kind of lick are we talking?
I just hit the hole.
A whole brush.
Whole brush.
Yeah. But
Hal Holbrook.
Can you do a swirl? Because a swirl would be something.
I suppose I could swirl.
A twist.
No twist.
All right.
Just a one good fence painting. Like a Tom
Yeah.
Sawyer.
That seems
Or is that
easy.
Huck Finn?
I don't know the difference between either one of them. And to tell you the truth, which one's the N-word one?
That's Jim.
But which book is it?
I think that's Tom Sawyer.
That's Sawyer?
Who's Huck
No,
Finn?
it's the opposite. He's saying it's Finn.
Oh, it's Finn.
And he's he knows.
He's brown.
Yeah.
What are you, Indian? Yeah, Indian.
Nice.
All right. You gotta go with the Indian.
You said that's a whole Indian row. Reese, you're Indian too.
It's a row of Indians. One little, two little.
We're at a nice point in our career where we know all of our fans' first names. That's always a nice. Like, hey, Reese, Brian.
Oh, yeah.
Not all of them. We have some guests. Should we bring guests up or should we keep licking our dicks?
Oh, yeah. Let's one at a time.
One at a time?
Yeah.
All right,
Let's
well, we
start
got to
with the,
bring up one is a lot bigger than the other.
Let's start with the less talented.
We'll go with the lesser one. Louis C.K. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. He killed himself.
No, after last night, he's in better spirits.
Yeah,
You guys
well.
saved his life. Congratulations.
Twitter's upset. No, we got a great guest. I'm 100% sure none of you know him. But he's very funny, and he seems like someone that we could make fun of a bunch.
Sure. I can't wait.
He's a little chubby. He's got red hair, and he's a great comic. Wait, that sounds like Louis. Still not him. It's Brendan Sagalow, everybody. Here he is.
Look at this guy.
Seat. Yeah, which seat do you want?
Take it in. Right, what do you got there? A little
They gave us
Grey Poupon?
Yeah, they gave us a bunch of CBDs to throw at you people.
Oh.
Anybody want? Can I chuck it? All right, I'll
Chuck
give you
it.
one. I want to throw it far though. Fuck you!
There you go.
Fuck you!
Wow, good catch.
That's like sniper.
That was
That's
like
what,
Gina Davis in A League of Their Own.
That's the most exercise I've ever gotten.
That's the way to win them over.
Yeah, throw it right at your fucking faces.
Clap if you've heard of Brendan Sagalow.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Wow, that's
Thank
a
you
lot.
so much.
What did you do? You wait on them?
I talked to each of them personally.
Aha.
I was like, they're gonna ask if you know me. Just please say yes. I need this.
Now, first and foremost, how often do you get called Brendan Fagalow in your life?
Every day of my fucking life. Dude.
Every day?
Every single day. Yeah,
But,
that's
but not
one.
including your dad.
No, my dad's dead.
Oh, jeez, we should have asked this
No,
before.
I'm just kidding. He's alive. He wrote a book. He sucks.
He wrote a book?
Yeah, he wrote a book
Wow.
about insurance.
Ooh.
It's awful.
Yikes.
It's the first line of it is like Plato describes insurance, and I just stopped reading it.
What's it called? We'll plug it.
I'm not gonna do that.
All right.
Wow.
He's gonna have a bunch of Amazon reviews like this guy's a faggot.
Yeah.
Wait, Plato had insurance?
No, I don't know. If I
Well,
had
that
the
stuff,
book, I would read it
it's
to you.
toxic.
What, insurance?
Play-Doh.
Ah. that's- Oof.
It's salty.
That's not bad. We'll warm up. Sorry, we were watching a wrestling
Yeah.
match.
Yeah, this show's like anal. It takes a minute.
Yeah.
But we'll get there. Indian. All right. Can I get a beer? Anybody got a beer
Yes,
back there?
I would love a beer.
Who's got a
Can
beer?
you
You were
throw-
just backstage.
There's none back there. There's Coca-Cola and waters.
Oh, what a bunch of fucking losers.
Oh, we got something
Hey!
coming.
Oh, all right.
Thank you, sir.
Wow, that was fucking fast.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Thanks a lot. Best festival ever. Now, Mark, you've missed the whole festival. And you haven't been here either.
Yeah, I was at a casino in Connecticut, so I've been surrounded by white trash all weekend.
Well, you're not going to find any of that here.
No. This is good.
Mark, where were you? You were at D.C.? You double booked, didn't you?
Yeah, I fucked up.
It's a bummer.
I can't say no, but I was watching all the videos. It was amazing. I got a tear in my eye with the CK, Bobby Kelly, crowd surfing. That must
I know.
That was really something. There's a video. If you watch one angle of the Bobby video, there's a young lady in there, and she did her best, but you're just like, I can't be. This is no good.
Just
It was really sweet, but I'm gonna skip the beer today. But
Smart.
anyone want a beer?
Hey, there, give it to
Oh my
Reese.
God.
Sorry, I'm not a lefty, nor am I a backhand. That was I can throw. I swear to God, I'm not a Fagalow.
You want me to do that? What are you doing?
What are you? Oh my God! What are you, Teen Wolf?
Wow.
I feel like a winner. By the way, have you guys rewatched Teen Wolf recently?
No.
Twice today.
It's not bad.
I love Teen Wolf.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't understand how he gets so skillful at basketball.
What's it about?
It's a wolf that's a teen.
It's a good
It's one
joke.
of the. It's one of
They
the.
didn't fucking like it.
I liked it.
It's one of the few '80s movies without rape.
Huh. Well, there's a lot of like not cucking, bird dogging, where she's just dating Mick, and then they're on a date, and like she's teaching him how to bowl and shit, and then Mick gets mad and whips a bowling ball at the Teen Wolf, or vice versa. Mick gets pissed, and he says, your mother's a whore or whatever.
It's good to be here
But
on
I'm-
Doug Loves Movies.
I'm with Mick.
Yeah.
The guy's just fucking his girlfriend in front of him at a bowling alley.
And it's a wolf.
Yes.
I mean, a black guy's one thing.
I think the wolf, he's blackish. He's
He
great
plays
at,
basketball.
yeah.
He dunks. He can dance.
He's very cool.
He's a cool guy. He's brown.
Yeah. He has teeth.
Yeah,
Black people have teeth.
those black people and their teeth, man.
Yeah, that's the part you can
Crazy.
see.
Hey.
I'm just
Oh, come on.
trying
Oh,
to wake
boy.
you Jews up a bit here.
Oh, boy.
We love
should
blacks.
Should we bring our other guest out?
Wow, did we run out of Fagalow gas already?
Well, I don't want to let him waiting here. He's over here. He's a big star. They love him. They know him.
All
Let's
right.
bring them up.
Bring
right,
'em up.
everybody?
Yeah. Some of you know him. You love him. The Bonfire. He's got a huge melon.
Billions.
Billions.
Soder!
Soder, everybody.
There he is. Yes.
Yeah!
Yeah, catching you animals.
More CBD!
Yeah.
CBD! CBD!
Yes.
All right.
Coming in whipping it shit at people.
Yeah.
Fuck Clusterfest.
Dude, when I was doing that, did that look fucking fun as hell?
Yeah, that's why I was like, call me up. I want to throw shit at people that probably aren't paying attention.
Yeah, I'd like to throw some things.
There's a good chance someone was on their phone and just got smashed with a bottle of CBD.
No. How you doing, Dan?
Hey, guys.
Good to see you.
It's a lot.
Thank God. I thought when you were bringing up the guests, I thought I was going to have to follow that Louis C.K. mention, but it was Brendan, so
Yeah,
thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Now, we should warn the audience, we've planned absolutely nothing, so,
I think they know.
yeah. Well, let me tell you this story. This will get the spark rolling.
Hit me, baby.
I went to, this might be nothing, I can't tell. But if you guys plug in some,
Yeah, you just simultaneously oversold it, then undersold it.
Yeah.
You go, this is gonna be the one.
This is
It
gonna
might
be
not be.
right in the sweet spot. So I went to, as I'm playing it in my head though, I'm like, this is terrible for this crowd. Because I feel like you guys want to be like, one time I fucked a hooker in 8th grade and she came in my tits and then I ate her asshole.
Yeah.
You were an advanced 8th grader. You just fucking hookers.
But I went over to get a bagel and a tea, and I said chamomile tea, and then the guy, he went like, all right, and then he looked at all the teas for about a half hour. Then finally he picked the chamomile, and there was only one bag left, so he put it in, heated it up, put the water in, and then I watched him go over and just pick up a bottle of something and dump a bunch of it in the tea. Now, as you know, I have reflux and an alcohol problem, so I said, I couldn't help but notice you put something in my drink.
Yeah. Easy, Cosby.
I said, what was that? And he said, caramel.
Oh, because you said chamomile.
Right, but he got the chamomile tea.
Oh, yeah.
So he understood chamomile.
He thought it was like a mixed drink, like caramel chamomile.
I guess, but I didn't say, can I have a chamomile like Jimmy 2 times. I just said, a chamomile, and he was like, oh, chamomile. I assume he also wants caramel in his chamomile.
Yeah.
I don't think you can fault a guy for covering all of his bases.
Well, who do I fault him.
Oh, no, I mean, it's a complete fault,
But then I said, all right, well, and no, it was the last bag. And so I said, look, I don't want chamomile. And he's like, it's good. I was like,
I like this guy more and more as the story goes.
yeah.
Guys, like, hey, have you tried it? You haven't tried it. You guys should try that.
And I was like,
was he foreign?
yeah, he was something.
Uh-huh.
I would say Latino of some sort.
Oh, they
I
like
think.
caramel.
Do they?
Oh, that's big.
Is it?
Big with the Latinos.
It is.
I mean, we're at a live show. I'm looking for
It is not at all.
Hey, you don't think?
Is it?
Are you Latino?
Is there?
Well, what do you know?
I think I saw Lewis with the Milky Way one time.
Yes.
I'm like,
kids.
but I was like, I don't want it now. And the guy, they looked at me, and then the manager came in, and he's like, you don't want it? And I was like, no, I mean, I'm sorry.
Oh, boy.
I got reflux. I don't have time to get into my medical issues.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't want chamomile. I hate when they do a thing where they fuck up and they're like, well, why don't you just take that?
Right.
Like one time I was at Dunkin' Donuts and it was a drive-thru. I had driven away and I noticed my Mountain Dew was a diet Mountain Dew.
Gross.
Which is the most garbage beverage I can even imagine.
worst.
Yeah.
I think it's what they use to make Duracell batteries.
And then I went back and I was like, yeah, you gave me a diet Mountain Dew. And he's like, oh, we're out of Mountain Dew. And I was like, well, then you have to say you're out of
Right,
Diet
yeah,
Mountain
right.
Dew. You can't just give me, a regular Mountain Dew. Whatever the fuck. You get it.
Yeah.
All right, well, this ran out of steam. But
No. So, did you get the drink?
no, I got no, oh, that was the last chamomile bag. So I had to go to Starbucks and drink a shitty corporate tea.
Uh-huh.
Was the place you went to that fucked up the drink a mom and pop shop?
Ish. It was a bagel. I don't know. It's fucking Steve's Bagel. It's all across the street, I think.
You're just gonna ruin their business.
I'm not gonna
Guy's
really
awful. He's across the street. Go burn his place down.
Pretty sure the place isn't insured. Just knock it down.
Play-Doh.
They're-
He should
I
get
think
your
they're a
dad's
front.
book.
Yeah, I just throw my dad's book through the window
Yes.
because it's fire. See that slow trickle of laughter? That's my shit. I love that.
Dude, I love a good Brendan Simmer Sagalow.
Yeah.
Just let it pop.
Now, Brendan, you told me this one time. You're a fan of flogging Molly, as am
Yes.
I.
Yeah.
But you used
Kind
to
of
dress like a fucking Irish guy.
Yeah, I would go to concerts dressed with I would put the paperboy hat on and the suspenders. Everybody thought I was in the band with them.
It's the
Dude,
only
what
time.
freckle wear?
It's the only time he's kilt.
Yeah. Hey, I like that one better.
Hey.
Did you ever? You've definitely yelled out "oi, oi, oi" before, right?
Yes, pick
Yeah.
it up, oi, oi, oi. I was one time the only guy skanking, and I thought that was cool. I was the only one. Nobody's doing this.
Hey, did you ever dance like this, where you go?
Yeah.
Oh man, that sucks.
For years.
That's the Boss Tones
for
guy.
years. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you love Big Bad Voodoo Daddy?
No.
Okay.
But that sounds like a made-up ska.
Weird
band
line to
name.
draw.
That sounds like a nickname for you.
Voodoo Ska Daddy, what's up?
It's Big Bad Voodoo Daddy.
I was at a show.
whatever.
I was at a show the other day.
Not a bad band.
Oh, I'm also a poser, so I don't know these bands.
I was at a rock and roll show the other day, and did you know this? There was a mosh pit. It's like a friendly, hipster mosh pit. But then there was a guy doing a thing where you get behind a guy, and then you just shove him across the whole thing. Do you know that move? What the fuck is that?
It's just great to be at Skankfest and hear 6 random guys be like, "Yeah, that's the move."
It's
The old dance pushy? Yeah, everybody does that.
It's like you just grab a random person, just run behind and shove them through everybody. And I was like, well, that sucks.
That sucks.
And then the guy turned around and revealed himself as like a 48-year-old guy.
It was Ari.
I didn't care for it.
What was the
point I'm making.
show?
White Reaper. There was a bunch of Tuesdays there, by the way. I don't know if any of them are here. Yeah, I
Tuesdays.
appreciate it.
What
White
kind of music does White Reaper play?
It's like a modern Cheap Trick type of thing. They kick ass. They're pretty great. And there was some Tuesdays there that only came because I talked about them before on the show, so that felt good. You'll have a White Reaper tattoo by the end of this podcast.
You got any tats there, Fatty?
I have so many terrible tattoos. Yeah.
You got fat twos?
I didn't know what you said, but I heard fat, so yes.
Yeah. What do you got?
Unfortunately, yes. I have the word punks on my hand.
Oh, wait, let me see. Oh.
Suck my dick!
Oh, man.
Oh, it's
Chris?
Punks. P-U-N-X.
P-U-N-X!
Dude, you know you can also draw on books and walls.
Oh, this was drawn on for a very long time.
Oh God.
Wait, what does that mean, punks?
Well, you're all gonna hate this, but it's Billy Joe Armstrong's same tattoo. He has the same.
Oh, wow. God.
Wow, man.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
eyes are
we
burning.
all have pasts. I mean,
I had a buddy that got the same tattoo as Eddie Vedder, and it's a Greenpeace tattoo, and he didn't know it was Greenpeace. So he just has a Greenpeace tattoo. So everyone's like, are you in Greenpeace? He's like, no, fucking 10, bro.
yeah.
And it's weird to just represent. Like, what if punks means
Yeah, I'm
like...
sure this means I'm gay in some way or another. Like, I'm sure it means I'm bi or something like that.
Yeah, I think your desire to have sex with men makes you gay.
Yes,
It's true.
that's true too.
I would know. And did you
That's
punch,
my other tattoo.
Did you punch somebody recently, too?
No, I have eczema.
Boy,
What a cool place to get eczema
Man.
on your knuckles.
you're,
So punk rock, dude.
you're a fucking catch.
You got hands like an Alaskan fisherman.
You should go with
Yeah, look at
punch
that.
somebody. Oh, that's hilarious.
Dude, you look badass.
Wow.
I don't know if hilarious is the word that
What's
I would
also weird is you also
describe
look
this.
like a bare knuckle fighter.
Yeah, and you're...
Yeah, I can see
Like
that.
in all those documentaries where they take their shirt off and like, we've been fighting
Yeah.
with the McDonald's for 100 years.
Yeah. You look
Look,
like
we meet in the parking lot of a sports bar.
you look like a 1930s power lifter, like really strong. And your hands look like my dick during an outbreak.
Yeah, they're so puffy.
Yeah,
I know.
You just called them herpes hands?
yeah.
He's got outbreak hand.
Yeah, they're not pretty. I bite my nails too.
Oh, I do that. That's fun.
If you finger a girl, does it catch?
They love it. They love it when I finger them.
You got fat fingers. You got girth.
Yeah, this is actually bigger than my dick.
Wow.
That would explain all the ska
Got an
dance.
applause over there.
One applause break.
When did you give up ska?
I wasn't really into ska. I was into like pop punk, all that horrible shit. Like
No,
Blink-182.
don't backtrack. It's very good. Oh, Blink-182
No, they
is good.
stink.
Blink-182 stinks now. I heard their new shit recently.
Oh God, it's like 50-year-old guys talking about being grounded. It sucks. It's fucking awful, man. Just give up.
But damn it, kicked ass.
Damn, it was
Ding,
good
ding,
when they
ding,
were
ding,
20.
Ding, 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 ding. That's how it goes.
Whoa, did Blink-182 just show up? What was that?
One of them's super into aliens.
Tom, yeah.
Good for him.
Yes,
that's
there's 3 members. I know all their names.
Who's the one with the tattoos and the neck and the thing?
Barker.
Travis.
Travis Barker?
Yeah.
Travis
Who
Barker.
would
Bob
you-
Barker.
Let's do fuck, marry, kill with you with Blink-182.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy. Fuck Travis Barker.
Yeah.
Yeah, ladies.
Oh, wow, the ladies know.
Sliding off their chairs over there.
Can keep a beat. Heard he's got a huge hog.
Marry Mark Hoppus. Seems like a good guy, good dad.
Yep. Sensible.
And obviously kill Tom DeLonge.
Yeah, all
But
right.
but make
Good
it
luck.
But make it look like aliens did it. So when the detectives, they're like, he was right all along.
As you leave him in a ditch, he's like,
Where are you? I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. Where are you? Yeah.
I want to kidnap Tom DeLonge now.
Where am I? Where am I? Inside a basement. So wet and cold.
I don't know any of these lyrics.
I don't either. I think I just know damn it.
I know all the small things.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the small things.
Small things.
I used to jerk off to that album cover.
Oh,
Really?
The nurse. The nurse. Yes.
Have you seen what she looks like now?
Yeah.
Not
Still
pretty.
do it.
Nope.
Wow, jerking off to an album cover.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think if I've
Hard
ever jerked
times,
off
brother.
to an album cover.
We had a when I was a kid, we had a tape called Porno Bizarro, and it was pretty wild.
Was that like your neighborhood's mixtape of
Yes,
porn?
it passed around.
Yeah, man.
And it was orange,
Okay.
and it was all the fun things like it was a midget fucking a really tall lady, and a lady had 3 clits. One lady had no teeth, so she gave gum jobs.
Ah.
What? How old are you when you were watching that?
I don't
It
know,
was the
6?
Skankfest of porno.
6
I
years.
was way too young.
Wait, you were 6 years old.
Maybe 9.
9 years old watching a triple clit porn.
Yes, and I still can't find one.
Dude, fuck you.
This would be the place to do it, I feel like.
What?
Find a triple clit.
Oh yeah.
It's this or Chernobyl.
Yeah, one was a girl obsessed with jizz, and so they got creative. They would jizz on a cracker, she'd eat it. They would jizz on like a frisbee and throw it.
Oh, wow.
That's a good infomercial for
Go
jizz.
get it, girl. Go get it.
Yeah.
That was like the OxyClean commercial for jizz. It goes everywhere.
Right.
On a cracker, on a frisbee, on your tits when you push them together.
I feel like jizz on a frisbee would kind of throw it off kilter a little bit.
It would look cool as shit in slow-mo.
Yeah, it would be
Oh
fucking.
yeah. Just a bunch of little kids like, whoa!
Oh, shit.
Oh, I
Oh,
jizzed.
no. Beer down. Throw that beer back, Rich.
Oh, Stone Cold Steve Austin it.
What's the weirdest place you've ever came?
Ooh, fish tank.
Oh man.
What?
Fish tank?
Yeah.
No.
No, I'm joking.
Oh, man, I was really hoping that was real.
They all ate
I
it.
think-
Oh,
Oh,
my
shit.
God. Put it over here.
Sorry. Can I get another beer?
I feel like that'd be the best. That'd be the most pleasant post-cum you could have after jerking off, is coming into a fish tank.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
well,
watch
Because then you watch it all separate, and then,
Yeah.
you watch those slutty fish go for it.
Yeah. And there's the little guy in the scuba gear getting a money shot.
He takes the glasses off, and you're like, oh, you are nuts.
Yeah.
Finding Simo.
Hey! Works.
It worked. I think coming underwater is fun, though, in the tub, because it shoots and then it kind of goes into that weird spray thing.
yeah.
But then you got to get out of the water like Matrix and kind of avoid all the stuff.
I'm gonna have
Wet cum on you is really unpleasant. It's like
Oh,
glue.
Yeah.
It's glue.
Yeah,
it
it's gluey.
sticks to you. It's
Yes,
gross.
that's what glue does also.
Sticks. Yeah. It's fun when you jizz on a gal and you see it later on her. You know, it's almost like a
That's not fun.
What kind of
Yeah.
what kind of blacklight cum do you have?
well, it's like it pinches the skin because it's so sticky. You could throw like a jelly
She's
bean.
like,
and it would
Mark, can I
stay.
please shower? No.
He goes,
No.
You lay in it.
I don't
Yeah.
like cum lingering. Sometimes I'll masturbate with my wife. We're hanging out, whatever. And then I'll come and she's like, I'll get you a towel. And then she'll stop to check her email. I'm like, I need this ASAP.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it becomes like
She'll read an insurance
She's like
book.
the
She
cum or
sits
the
around.
email.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't have it on me for any amount of time.
cum is always a triage situation.
Yes, it's got to be
Like,
ASAP.
stat, wipe it up.
Yes.
I need this on my desk by Tuesday.
You ever not wipe great and then your little stomach pubes get stuck together? Like
Yeah.
they're like
Yes.
Oh, that's
braided?
the
Yes.
best. And then later in the day, you just start going like this.
Oh.
Separating it.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
why you got
Elmer's.
eczema.
I use it as cream.
Oh, boy.
Eczema.
Anyways.
There's no cure for that, by the way? That feels like
No.
we figured that out.
Celery juice.
What?
He's
That's
never
what-
had a vegetable.
I'm not going anywhere near celery, buddy.
The medical medium claims that celery juice every morning can help that. But they keep having these fucking miracle cures. And I appreciate all the Tuesdays that have reached out. But some people have emailed me. They're like, you got to eat a stick of butter on Wednesday at 9 a.m. It cures reflux and herpes.
Right.
And it doesn't.
Butter's big now. You put the butter in the coffee.
You said it like Cosby. You put the butter in the coffee, and then you put the pill.
People like butter.
Yeah, butter is healthy now. I think butter is healthy now, they say.
Yeah, everything flips.
No.
It used to be don't drink water. Now it's drink water. It used to be
When did
don't
they say
drink-
No,
don't
they're-
drink water? I don't know if
Hell
anyone's ever said don't drink water.
That was in
just
Michigan
sounds-
only.
What about the bread lines? Now everybody's off bread.
Yeah.
It keeps flipping and flopping.
Yeah, but I think you're thinking of like specific instances
No,
of
bread-
like
bread was-
Michigan water and like the Great Depression.
Wait, what? Flint?
Flint, yes.
Yeah. Flint water's bad.
Yep. Don't drink the Flint water.
No.
If you leave Skankfest with anything,
Yes.
leave with that.
How about this? The other day I was getting a ride home from a cab driver in a car. You get it.
Was it a cab?
It was a cab.
You
then
just
there
said cab driver in a car.
It
So
was
I
a
don't know
Lexus.
I don't know if you went fucking indie.
It was a
DIY cabs.
also known as a lift. No, I was in a cab, and then we were riding, and the guy was really pleasant. He was like, "It's a beautiful night, my friend," and I said, "Yes, it is." And
They
then we were
always
sitting-
do. Cab drivers do always sound like vampires at the
It's a
beginning of a
beautiful
ride.
night, my
Right.
friend.
Lovely evening, yes.
Wait, Rocky was a vampire?
You know, it could be.
Sounded like Rocky, as I thought.
You're Rocky.
That's true. Retards love the zoo.
Man, for no one that knows Rocky, that just looks really cruel that you just said
It really
that.
does. It's a line from the movie, which I thought it was funny. I tried to do this as a bit. It never worked. When Rocky went on to Broadway as a musical, I was like, did they leave Retards Are in the Zoo in the play?
Oh, yeah. That'd be a
But-
fun little retards love the zoo.
Yeah.
If you can't think and you like animals.
Your definition of as retarded as you can't think.
That seems like an old-timey way to say it.
funny.
He's got scramble brains.
You guys should see Rocky again. It's really great.
It
Good
is.
film.
Great, great film. Anyways,
Oscar.
yeah.
What an elevator ending to that conversation.
All right, this is my floor. See you later.
But you were in the cab.
I'm in the cab. Thank you, Dan.
Sorry,
I
I
appreciate it
interrupted
bringing
you.
us back to
It-
the story.
Okay. Cab, retard.
I'm in a
zoo.
cab, no retards, but I'm in the cab. The guy says, "Beautiful night, my friend," and I say, "Yes." And then we stop at a red light. I'm on my phone, whatever, and the guy goes, "My friend, take a look at over here." He said, "Take a look at over here." And I look up, and there's just a car on fire, full
What?
bore
God.
on fire, and it was so casual. He's like, "Take a look at over here," and I looked over. I was like, "Oh my God!" I got the video. I'll post it up, or maybe I'll pull it up when someone else is saying something.
God.
But it was just like fucking wild, like Baghdad.
Is
car
everybody
thing.
okay, or did they die? Or?
I have no idea. We were like the
Did you
first
take-
responders. There was nobody there.
That immediately shows you the horror that that cab driver came from to this
Yeah.
country.
Oh, totally.
Where he's just casually like, hey, look, abandoned car.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Anyways, I'll
You're
take
looking at
upper
the
level.
money, yeah?
But there was no one in the
I'm
car.
going
but
to have to take the tunnel. I'm sorry. There's a burning car right there.
Here's what was fun though, because I was sitting in like the backseat passenger side, so he was here. But I get afraid. I don't know if it's just the movies. I thought if it gets to the gas tank, it all blows up like mushroom
Yeah.
clouds.
Yeah.
So I videoed it but I kind of was like ducking behind him. And I was like, I'll lose my left hand. I don't jerk off with that hand, but I'll have him cover me. So he'll be a fiery mess, but I won't get hit like Murdoch.
Were you? And so did you get good film of it?
I got great film. I'll pull it up. You guys.
Were there people screaming and terror?
No, but it smelled like a rubber fire.
Ah, yes.
Rubber fire.
Well,
Oh my God.
Those
Were
Were there
tires
cops?
on
Were
that
the police
car.
there, or
No one had responded yet. And then the light
did
turned
you
green.
call the cops?
And in the video, he's like, "Oh my God!" And I was like, "Sir, it's a green light. We got to get out here." And it was very New York because I was like,
what
3
a-
blocks later, you're like,
Yeah.
"All right, well, they
Did
can
you,
fend for themselves."
Did you happen to call the police or just keep driving?
No, nobody.
No, I
calls
didn't call the
cops.
police. No, I don't.
You gotta
that's
get the
not-
video.
I don't have unlimited minutes.
Who are the people that call the police?
I would call the police.
white
would?
women?
There's a car on fire. Am I crazy?
You drive
Yeah,
by.
but that's
None of you would call the cops on that, you fucking psychopaths.
because we're not fucking snitches, bro.
Yeah.
You let the streets
I
take care of
can't
it.
just imagine
Burn.
snitching it.
A car on fire is not against the law.
I would call if it was a longer red light.
I,
Or
don't know,
Joe-
I like the thought of calling it anonymously, so you're not a snitch.
There's a car on fire. Also,
here it is.
I ordered on Seamless 20 minutes ago.
Can
I
you-
need to get home.
Can you text the police yet? Has that happened? Because no one wants to make a
Oh,
phone
that's
call.
going to be what a shitty desk job for a cop.
Yeah, just
Oh,
fucking.
yeah. Emoji,
911,
flame,
suck my
flame.
dick. You're like, fuck, that's not what it's for.
I think you could tweet at him maybe.
Can you tweet at a cop?
You could tweet at McDonald's. I know that because I have a bit about calling McDonald's, which I think is psychotic. And then someone was like, I just tweet at them. Which I think my whole premise of my bit is how crazy it is to complain at McDonald's because it's shit food.
Yeah.
But people keep hearing this and being like, yeah, you got to call McDonald's. And I'm like, this bit's not working because evidently people are calling McDonald's on the phone.
Uh-huh.
Which to me, if McDonald's is bad, you just go, McDonald's.
Yeah.
You go to Wendy's or whatever. It won't play. Fuck me.
I saw it
sucks.
on the Instagram.
I sent it to you.
Yeah.
All right.
It was real.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you
You
go.
can't see it from out there, probably, but
Well, hold it to me, because I'm closer.
yeah, you describe it.
I mean, yeah, you're
play-by-play.
driving past
There's
the
me
street.
hiding.
Oh, man, it is right on 42nd Street. That car is on fire,
Yeah.
but it's just the hood.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was picturing an entire engulfed flame.
But I'm sure-
But also makes sense on why you're nervous that it's going to hit the gas tank and you're going to catch a license plate through the dome.
But it's not just the hood; it's the whole.
No, the whole front of the car is on
engine.
fire, but the,
The
trunk
block.
is open. It's on 42nd and 3rd, which, if you know the intersection, pretty wide.
Yeah.
You
Pretty
can get-
popular.
you can get around it.
It would be
Yeah.
a shame if someone called the cops
Well, why didn't we call the fire department?
in the very
Listen,
popular.
listen, Green Day. Some of us got things to do.
You don't want to.
I was walking a lonely road.
I'm an American idiot.
Basket case? All right.
But I took a long view of it, and
Yeah.
that was fun. I was all by myself.
This guy's a fucking fan.
I was
dude.
having that.
I love Green Day.
I was having the time of my life.
Is that?
Wait a minute.
Time of your life.
All
I
right,
fucked up.
all right, good riddance.
Sorry.
All
I'm gonna
right, that was
go.
enough.
I'm gonna go interview Lewis for his post-fight interview.
I hope he's not dead.
Why would he be dead?
He got slammed through a table and farted in his face. And like a Jew fart. Those are the worst kind.
Man.
That Ari asshole is deadly.
Yeah, it's all flat. Bobby said it best. He farts like he has no ass muscles left. It's just. You have ass muscles, right?
Ari came up to us before the fight. He was like, "Do you have to pee?" Like thinking he needed a
Yeah.
bathroom partner. And I was like, "Oh no. I'm
Yeah.
okay." And then he goes to Joe. He goes, "Do you have to pee?" Joe goes, "What? I'm not going to be a part of this."
Yeah.
It was just the best no to Ari I've ever seen.
I'm not into the throwing piss in people's faces. I'm one of these weirdos that doesn't. I like jokes.
Yeah, but he's.
Oh, you-
Boo! He left. He's leaving.
Yeah, you got a piss guy. The guy's like, "I've heard enough." I was here because I thought these guys were down with throwing cups of piss on each other.
Yeah, but you don't mind when they throw piss. It's fun.
I'm not into that really either.
Wow.
I like to
partic-
slam through the table. That was fun.
That was good.
Crowd surfing. I like. Farting in the face is something.
That's good stuff.
So you're okay with farts, no pissing?
Yeah, piss is weird,
Well,
right?
yeah.
I feel like I'm in the minority here. I'm taking a real stance on the.
Yeah.
That was
like-
a fucking wicked one. I sneezed.
Would you rather piss in your face or cum in your face?
Piss all day. What?
Come.
Cum?
Come, of course, come.
I like cum
Because, cum is fun.
Yeah.
On your face, it's
And you-
great.
No, that's not an
And
explanation.
it's small, too. You just go,
No, you gotta
piss,
go
you're like,
piss.
Piss is mostly water. It's just
Piss,
it's sterile.
Your
It's
clothes
sterile.
are done. If you got piss on you right now,
Yeah.
you'd probably go home. I don't know, but
You don't know me?
No, cum I would,
I don't
cum
know.
I
you,
would
but-
stay. But cum is good because you learn a little something about yourself.
What?
Maybe
you
you
might
like
be a
it.
cum in the face guy.
Yeah, you might like it.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't. If I got random cum on me, I don't think I would have the reaction.
you
of like-
rather-
I wouldn't sit in it for a second and be like, "How does this make me feel?"
But see,
Okay,
the
it's
cum,
getting in my eyes.
the cum is so much less because a cup of piss, that's a lot of liquid.
That's a lot of piss.
But cum is just like,
That's
you know,
what I'm
a
saying.
thimble.
It
Team
depends
piss all
on-
day.
It depends on a couple of factors. What have they been consuming that day, and how long since their last orgasm? Because if they came like a half hour earlier, it might just be a little dribble.
We have different
No,
matchups.
but cum comes out like, like it doesn't
What?
all come out at once.
Does
It's
it make
like,
that noise?
Yeah, mine's a sprinkler. No, you go
Oh,
like,
I'm gonna lose it.
no, it's one of those U sprinklers. It's like,
Look how hot you get me.
That is the worst when a girl's like, come on me, and you're like, all right, and it just goes,
Yeah.
just the dribble.
I had a girl that I was fucking one time where she played the song "Crazy Bitch" by Buck Cherry on repeat.
Oh,
It was
that's
like, "You're a
awesome.
crazy bitch, but you fuck so good, you're on top of it." You know.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that girl saves a lot of money on Father's Day.
But I couldn't.
You fucked to that song on repeat. There is no connection.
It was literally repeat, and then I couldn't come. Well, first of all, I was on Paxil for depression and anxiety, and then at one point she was on top of me, and I tried to warn her like, sometimes I can't come, I got anxiety, and she said, if you don't come, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Oh,
She thought
jeez.
that
that's
would work.
awesome.
But I was
One
like,
express ticket to Soft City, please.
I know, right?
but I was like,
Oh,
"This
you
is-"
put more pressure on this situation?
I'm like, I'm not gonna come for months. It was so terrible. And then we fucked for like 9 hours, and I just, every time the song, I was like, it's gonna start again. I would try to come in the moment it wasn't playing, because I was like,
Yeah.
maybe in the silence, and then it would start again. That fucking, I don't know how it starts,
Yeah.
to be
Why
honest.
didn't you ask her to turn the song off?
Because I was afraid of her. I was frightened.
Yeah.
I ended up
what-
having to jerk off on her, like, and she got on her knees, which then I feel bad. I'm standing trying to jerk
Yeah.
off on her, but then I felt bad.
She's like rubbing her knees. Can you fucking...
That's all I could think about is her knees, because I've been on my knees before, and
You're the most
night
considerate
of my
person
life.
to ever listen to Buck Cherry.
I'm too considerate to come in a face.
I banged a mom once, and as I was undoing my belt, she goes, you better not have a small dick.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ, lady.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
tough, because then you have no options.
Yes.
Like, I can at least put my thumb in my ass, and that'll make me come.
Right. It's true. It works.
If that's not hitting, I don't know. I gotta blame. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think everyone just
get it.
appreciates it.
That's what we
appreciate it.
call
I think everyone's
yeah.
like, oh, this guy's a
But-
self-starter.
We call that the fucking Sagalow trickle. You get
can
a little bit of laugh.
You can get a whole thumb in there?
I imagine I mean, it was just a joke, but I imagine I could. That's no problem.
That's
my-
more than you think it is.
My
Yeah.
shits
Yeah.
are way bigger than that. I take
my
a shit
God.
that's like it's huge.
Green thumb.
But once that
My thumb
I
you
couldn't
can
yeah.
fit
fit
in. You can fit this in?
No, that's
Compared
a
to
chubby thumb.
Dan's? Look at Dan's. It's huge.
That's a perfect.
That's a
thumb.
couple of knuckles.
But see,
mine,
that-
mine
That's
is
just a
one
pleasant
knuckle.
evening.
That one-
Fuck you, that's a tear.
This is, yeah. You could,
Sagalow tears.
You could die from this tear. Yeah. Like
Yours
pregnancy.
is well groomed. It's like a manicured.
Thanks, man.
Hell of a hitchhiker.
That's ready for an asshole.
Yeah, mine has no nails.
Did you
Yeah.
guys call it checking your oil? Like
Oh,
when we
yeah.
would wrestle, someone would be like, check his oil. And then you
Yeah.
have to jam your thumb in his ass.
Yeah.
What a fun term for such a horrific thing.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really fun.
We called it goosing. Goosing.
Goose?
You goose somebody.
You really are from the South. You forget that
yeah.
sometimes.
A goose is a pinch, I thought. Yeah, everyone. Yeah,
Really?
goose is pinch.
Clap if you think goose is a pinch. Now, clap if you think goose is a thumb up your butt.
Yeah.
Wow, that's gonna be
Yeah.
a regional
Right.
thing.
Who knew that
Well,
was
let's
worth
get
the
A
goose.
road?
little more passion with the butt stuff.
What if Goose from Top Gun? That's how he got his name.
Oh, if he
Not
would have
bad.
lived, he would have gotten Me Too'd.
I actually
Dan.
met that guy last week.
Anthony Edwards.
Yes.
No kidding. How was he?
A little boring.
All right.
Nice guy. but you know.
Terrific career. Revenge of the Nerds.
That's right.
Top
ER.
Gun. The Client.
Yeah, ER, someone said.
Yes, ER.
ER.
Don't act like that's not where most of his money came from.
That was big. ER kept him. That was a big show. Noah Wiley,
He's still
George
getting money
Clooney.
from that.
Must see TV.
I always forgot how much I love coming on Tuesdays with stories because it's like enjoying a nice meal with friends.
Exactly. 4 people that have no idea what they're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan, you like a finger in the asshole or a
Nope.
thumb? No? Oh,
Got
wow. Definitive no.
Got a real gross butt.
Same.
Oh, again, so it's considerate.
You got a gross butt? You guys
Consideration.
don't clean?
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Yeah, you worry about the dingleberries for sure.
Also, I had a girl, a Tinder date, go right for the asshole lick. We're making out, and she
Nice.
just like threw my
What?
legs up.
That would fucking...
Whoa.
Yeah.
Flip ya?
That would...
No, I was laying on my back. We're making out. She was on top of me, and she just kind of shimmied down and then threw the legs up, and my butthole was right out there to the world. And
Wow.
She just started licking it, and I had to ask her to stop.
In a past life, she was a perfect soldier.
I had a buddy one time, years ago, a comic, that one time he told me, like, real serious, and I'll tell you who it was after. You probably figured it out, but he was, like, real deadpan, and he's like, oh, dude, when you get your dick sucked, you gotta lift up your legs and say, eat my pussy. You have to.
Bobby Kelly?
Like he
Yeah,
said
that's
it-
Bobby Kelly.
That's
He
Bobby
said
Kelly.
it like he was, like I was a fucking idiot. Like he was like, what?
Lick my pussy.
Yeah, he would say, you lick my pussy. To women that were already blowing him.
What?
How many? That had to have been met with laughter.
Just seeing like this and then him saying it and then be like, what the fuck? You know?
He would say,
like their eyebrow, like,
How many
okay.
times the lady had his dick in her hand and going, what did you just say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
then,
What
then he has to go, lick my... Yeah, never mind.
Well, you never looked at pussy?
You're a lady. Have you? Would you enjoy that?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
She just looked at you like you walked into someone the wrong classroom.
Right. Yeah. Like,
Were you like, would you enjoy that? She was like,
Well, you have to ask someone who's not like with her boyfriend. This is your boyfriend, right? Yeah, you have to ask like a girl who's not with her boyfriend or anything.
if there's an unaccompanied woman here, you should fucking leave the premises.
you're in the danger zone.
That's no good. But yeah, I don't want my asshole licked. I always think it was giving ass licking and receiving. I've said this before. If I was going to eat an ass, which I will do, I like doing, I want to be responsible for the showering beforehand. I want to be in there with a bar of soap and a flashlight, and I'm cleaning it out, and I'm
interesting.
pulling
Man,
things
I don't know
out.
if it's my faith in humanity, but I'll eat butt.
Yeah.
same.
But on a date, like at the end of a date,
First
man.
date.
A first date is super
You know
hot.
what?
That's
if I get
super hot.
Hepe, it's a good story.
Yeah, no, it's a good story and it's super hot. You don't know this girl and then she's like licking your asshole. It's like, that's hot to me. If my girlfriend did that, I'd be like, what are you doing? You know?
You don't have a girlfriend.
I know your dad.
I don't know. I want it to be fresh out of the shower. But fresh out of the shower, an asshole is kind of pleasant. It's got that
Oh,
soapy
yeah.
poo.
It's great.
Shampoo.
I just love anal stuff because you're guaranteed a reaction. You know, it's like a bit that never fails.
Ah.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
if it's good or bad, you'll still get like a, you know?
It is.
Yeah, no one's casually taking anal.
Right. It always hits.
Yeah, I like it, but I don't like a tongue in my ass. The problem with being married is you got to live with the person. Like, I can't look at my wife after that.
Yes.
You
That's
guys
what
can't.
I'm,
You can't.
that's
you
what I'm
guys,
saying.
You can't do that and then have a nice soft giggle over some eggs.
You
Maybe.
Can't be like, oh, new Stranger Things coming out. Did you
Yeah.
see?
He goes, I'm pumped for the fourth.
That
also,
ass plays
also
up.
good butt licking last night.
Do you want to go see Aladdin?
Oh, that also made me. Your sister called.
I like them taking her voicemails like it's the fucking 90s.
I know. I went back to a '90s character. This was a timepiece, Joe.
All my sex ends in like a gratitude and apology. I'm like, thank you, sorry about all that. I don't know what that.
Right.
I'm really sorry.
It's a good way to end fucking and leave a building.
It's not bad. Yeah, I always leave my house as soon as we're done fucking. But I like eating out from behind a lot.
Oh, that's good.
Like an
Yeah.
ass in the air, and then your nose is right in the poo hole.
So you don't
and-
move up to the butt.
What do you mean?
If you're eating pussy from behind. You
Oh,
don't
I go top and bottom floors. I'm up and down. I'm like an elevator operator.
So you go to so you eat the butt and you go back.
yeah,
Going
yeah.
down.
Yeah.
you got to do it because the butt is so close.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an
An
insult
inch.
to the butt.
It's rude if you
Yes.
don't. It's very rude.
It's weird to think that, like, in the 40s, were they not eating ass?
Oh, man.
The
I don't
sure
know.
they were.
The butthole's in the same spot in the 40s.
It was wartime.
sure they
they
were.
ate everybody's ass.
That's
yeah.
true. Rations.
The Nazis. Yeah, that was good.
I feel like back in the 40s, there would be like a myth that it gave you strength.
Yeah.
You gotta eat the butthole.
Yeah, if you eat the butt, you know your blood's stronger.
It's like a Guinness ad.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what them colored folks are doing.
Too far.
I don't care. I don't care.
I don't know.
I don't care. Where are you, Dad? Fuck you. Fuck you. I'll get racial.
I wasn't offended. I just didn't understand the direction of the bit.
It was a 40s thing.
Oh, because they said color.
Oh, I see.
Colored, yeah, colored.
Easy.
That was the whole.
I'm teaching people, you know?
No, you're not.
I'm not just saying it to say it. I mean, the first time I was, but
When you get excited, you sound like the Richard Dreyfuss SNL.
It's me, Richard Dreyfuss. I told you I didn't want to wear the damn mask.
I was in Jaws, okay?
That's my favorite.
I was in Jaws. Evaporators.
Sorry.
It's a sketch from SNL.
SNL. Yeah. I'm doing a sketch of a sketch. We're a copy of a copy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Brendan, you eat asshole?
yes.
He eats
Is there anything you
everything.
don't eat?
Walked right into that
Gotcha.
We're
Just when you're
kidding.
fat, you forget you're fat after a while.
You're
and
not
then
fat though. You're like '90s fat. Now you're like whatever.
I'm like Jack Black fat.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay,
We always
good.
talk about this, but like, there's all these Seinfeld bits where they're calling George fat.
Right.
Yeah.
He's like 190 pounds. He's like whatever.
He looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks, better than.
He was the first person to make me feel better about having puffy nipples.
Oh yeah.
He does have a puff.
Yeah.
I was like, if George Costanza can have puffy nipples, I can have puffy nipples.
Yeah.
I got Cheerio nips.
What are those?
They look like a little Cheerio.
Oh, I thought there was a
Wait.
middle missing.
Yeah, is there a hole in it?
There's just fucking,
No, it's-
you know how scary that
They're
would be?
round and little and delicious.
If Liz took off his shirt and there was just skin in the middle of your nipple.
Like those fucking earlobe things that I assume
Yeah,
is a
which
shitload
I
of here?
swore I wanted to look to see if Sagalow.
If I have it?
No, if you had gauges.
No,
in
no,
your-
very close, but no, I did have a tongue ring.
You
though.
had a tongue ring, if I remember.
right fucking here.
I like that you showed us where your tongue is. I had a tongue ring.
Well, when you do that to people, it work. I forget that there's a bunch of people here that can't see what the fuck I'm talking about. But when you go,
But they know what tongues are, certainly.
I am
I just
100%
licked this
positive they
microphone?
picked up on the fact that a tongue ring means it was in your tongue.
Yeah, it was in the tongue.
I had a neck tattoo. My brother has the inverted nips. You know the ones that go in?
What?
Yeah, you never seen that?
No. Does anyone here-
Concave.
Does
What's
anyone
that?
have inverted nips here? Nope.
Yeah, he should go to the hospital.
Wouldn't it be
Really?
concave? Inverted just means upside down. I know that from Goose and Top
Oh,
Gun.
yeah. I guess you could say because we were.
I was inverted.
I guess so. Well, they were innies.
Innie, wow.
They
Yeah.
went in. His
They
nipples
went
went
in?
in.
No kidding. Did he pop them out?
I think if it got cold, they popped.
Weird.
Yeah.
That's like me with the Cheerios. I feel like if he just did like a, they would,
Right. Like a stress doll.
Yes. Wow.
I
Weird
got
nips.
the darkies.
Yeah. Well, you get those
The
Sicilian
nipples.
nips.
Yeah, I got a real purple eggplant nip.
You got a purple nurple?
Yes, I got a purple nurple.
The first and weirdest nipples to this day I've ever seen were Apollonia Corleone's in The Godfather on her wedding night. She slips off that dress, and I was so pumped as like a kid. And then they were just like they were pointy, and they were similar color, but different. I remember being like, here we go, Michael, what? They were weird nips. You guys should really watch The Godfather and Rocky. These are really
Yeah, you guys should
famous
watch movies.
pictures.
When did you know you were going to jerk off to Godfather or attempt to jerk off to Godfather?
I think the horse's head is what got me first. That really,
And you're like, if this keeps going this way.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like on your first watching, did you prepare? I remember watching a movie as like a teenager and being like, I'm going to jerk off to this movie later.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You're
of
like
course.
watching it.
I remember Goodfellas, keeping with the mob theme. There's the scene where they do the big drug bust at the end,
Yeah.
May 10th, and Lorraine Bracco puts the gun in her little panties, and I would
Oh,
pause
nice.
it, and it started to get all fuzzy because I would always pause there. Because that's what you had to jerk off to when you're like 12, was Lorraine Bracco's undies.
Yeah.
Also, what excellent taste in films to jerk off to.
Oh,
Godfather,
yeah.
Goodfellas.
I would also jerk off to Backdraft.
What?
What's her
All right.
name? Jennifer Jason Leigh is naked on the fire truck for a split second.
I jerked off to the Christina Aguilera Dirty video.
Wow.
Showing your age,
So many times.
Sagalow.
Especially when Redman came on.
My first masturbation was to Billy Idol Rock the Cradle video, where she's crawling. And I think it
yeah.
still has shaped my sex life. Because there's like a nerd in a tie, and she's like pulling his tie, and he's like, ooh. And then she's crawling around all sexy, and I still want, someone to beat me and make me use my own
I thought
cum.
you just fucked with your lip like Billy Idol now. Like, no, nothing on that? Fuck you
All
guys.
right.
That's
Suck
what
my
I'm
dick.
saying, right?
I remember my first boner. Dirty Dancing. The scene where the two ladies are crawling towards each other.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're in their undies. Swayze looks good.
You
87.
remember that exact moment.
I remember going, what is this? This is getting hard. Am I in trouble? What's going on?
Nice. The first time I jerked off, my housekeeper was like in the next room, like the nanny, like the Spanish, doesn't speak any English woman.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just fucking young, just cranking it.
Caramel.
Oh, man, that woman wanted to fucking bust you so bad, but also wanted to keep her job.
Yeah, I wanted to bust so bad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
Don't say yeah like that.
Did you want to fuck her?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You
Yeah.
can't. We had a
Yeah.
Spanish lady too, and you can't. She was 8,000 years old. She was like this tall. She was wrinkly and gross, but you can't not think about fucking her because she's in your house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's in
Oh,
the
man, you
house.
grew up with a
There's-
maid.
When you're young,
I didn't know so many of my friends had maids growing up.
It wasn't
No.
a maid. I mean, she was like an immigrant.
Yeah.
Well, like
So
she
it's
she
like
needed,
more like human trafficking?
Yeah, it was. She needed a hand.
Do you remember her name?
I think it was Esmeralda.
No.
That sounds made up.
I don't know. It was something.
Joe, what was it like when you got caught jerking off by your maid?
we had no maid. I had a mother
Or-
who would do a lot of the cleaning.
Oh, what about the crunchy socks?
Oh, I got all kinds of crunchy stuff, and I would be underwear. I had like BVD tighty whities
Yeah.
in like the drawer, and I would finish jerking off, and I would use the underwear and then just whip them underneath the bed. So there'd be like 25 pairs of underwear.
Yeah.
And eventually, like I would notice they were all gone. So somebody just quietly was like, "All right, I'll take these now," and
My
just
mom-
like shitty like coffee stain road map
Oh
underwear.
yeah. You could pick up one. They all come together.
Yeah. My mom was vocal because I would like hide. I would
Oh.
clean up with the underwear and then like stuff it deep down in the laundry,
Yeah.
thinking that was sneaky for some reason.
Now, was your dad around at this
No,
point?
no, no. It's just my mom and I. And then she just one day goes, cum has a smell.
Oh my God!
God, your mom's a whore.
Too real.
Wow.
Too real. Well, I think I talked about this before. When I first started getting boners in like 6th grade, nobody had told me it's embarrassing to have a boner. Like nobody was like, dude, you gotta hide that. My
What?
instinct, I wanted everyone to know I had a big dick. I thought I had this one skill.
Right.
So I would tuck it up under my underwear, and I would just walk up literally to my teacher, Mrs. Conley, and just walk up and be like, hey, what was the assignment again? I can't remember.
Oh my God.
Because I thought the teacher might be like, whoa, daddy.
He was a
Whoa.
But I was
was a-
doing I tried to get a good word of mouth going with my boner.
He was a
How old are you?
sophomore.
10th grade? I don't no. That's right. You said sophomore, so I said 10th grade.
Oh.
6th grade, 5th grade.
Wow, that's
maybe?
pretty
Whoa.
late. That's pretty
She's
late.
like,
yeah.
she's like, Joe List is sexually aggressive.
yeah.
That's
Some
the
of
parent teacher conference. Like, your son's very aggressive with his erections.
But I didn't
Like,
like.
tell him I'm interested.
And by the way, the tip was like just below the belt line. Like I could see it.
Wow.
There was a big purple tip, and then the waistband was squeezed up against, so my pee hole was like agape a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
But here's the thing: how and why would you know that boners are embarrassed? Like nobody was like my mother wasn't like, and if you have a boner, that's weird. People aren't into that.
Well, they obstruct. They're out there. It's kind of common sense. You could knock things over or
There's
hit
no
a lady.
control over it.
But
Right.
now it's like in back. Like if I stood up with a boner, people would be like, "What the fuck's he got a boner?" But in
I mean,
6th
here
grade-
everyone would die of laughter.
That's true. Remember, I tried to get a boner with you in the hotel. It didn't
One of my
work.
favorite moments ever. I'm just in Montreal. I'm on my computer in the hotel room, and Liz gets out of the shower, and I see her, Soder, Soder. And I look over, and he's just naked. He's going, huh? He's just swinging his dick. And I was like, you fucking weirdo. And I go back to my computer. And then he comes back dressed, and he's like doing a breakdown of it. He goes, I tried to get my dick hard. It's impossible.
I tried so hard.
Yeah, like, do women do that? Do you guys go, hey, Jenny, just
You
lips,
have to.
Yeah.
lips everywhere?
I think it's not as. I think it's a different thing.
Yeah, they're a little more mature.
Yeah. Because I think it was classic. Like you put a dick on a shoulder, and then they look. And they're like,
Well, because dicks can go like this to things, so
Right.
it's fun to throw them on
some
stuff.
pussies can, but they're
No,
aged.
the only thing you could do with pussy is like queef. So that's probably what they do to their
I
friends.
love a
Just
queef.
check this out. Like,
Do you think that's how women aggressively queef?
that's how they say hello. No. Yeah.
Now we got to wrap up in a few. Does anyone have any questions?
So we got 15 minutes.
Oh, you said 15. I thought that was a 5-minute limit.
Oh.
We're at 55 minutes here.
Oh, that flew
Okay.
by.
What is it? 5 minutes?
Oh,
5
sorry.
minutes. Anyone have a question? Reese, you got a question?
Rishi!
Song to karaoke to, Joe
Fucking,
Lewis.
can you feel the love tonight? That's me. I'm sorry, Joe.
Oh.
Yeah,
Really?
no, you think it's gonna be up, but it's fucking amazing when I do it, dude. Can you feel the love tonight?
I think I liked you better when you were a ska kid.
I skank while I do it. This is where we are.
That's really good, to be honest. But it's
is.
not a fight. You got to get a start. You got to get something cooking.
What do you mean? Yeah,
Like
I mean,
do,
I'm not
I
the
do,
first guy to go.
Hurt So Good by John Cougar is one of my favorites. And Born to Run. I've gotten laid twice from karaoke. Once on the 4th of July in Charleston, South Carolina. I was underage and I sang Born to Run. And this woman named Joey walked up to me and she was like, I'm going home with you tonight. I don't care what you say. Which is,
Wow.
you can't really do that.
As a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like, I say yes anyways. I don't know. And then we went home and we fought. Like we barely had any talk. I literally just ripped Born to Run. And then we went and fought. It was insane.
Wow.
It was insane. And on the way out, a guy stopped me and he said, that's the best thing I've ever seen, and I've seen Led Zeppelin. I swear to God.
Oh.
It was amazing.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
And then I fucked Joey.
I've seen Joe List at his peak strength do karaoke. It's fucking impressive.
It's something.
He got a whole bar to turn around. In like 2008, he was drunk doing karaoke, and this whole bar was just not giving a shit about anyone doing karaoke. By the end of List's song, everyone was around like, yeah! It was Woody's on 14th.
It was really something. Yeah. That was Hurt So Good, I believe.
Yeah.
And then I was dating a lady at that time, and she had to go after me, and I just fucking buried her. It was really fun. And then we broke up. I was like, we can't be together after that. That was really depressing. So, all right, I think we got time for one more question,
Another
if
question.
anyone has one. If not, what's that?
Oh, fuck.
Best Lewis story?
probably-
For me was going to Nate's house. At my house. I think everyone's probably heard this story. But I was on, I had just had my appendix taken out. And so I was like on like Vicodin at home, at my parents' house in like Whitman, Massachusetts, like a small town. And then I saw Nate and Lewis were doing a college down the street, Bridgewater State College, which is like 10 minutes from my house. So I was like, you guys got to come over. Like they're just randomly in town.
Yeah.
So they came over. It's like 11 o'clock at night. My parents had gone to bed. I just had surgery. So I'm like on drugs and just kind of like, what do you call that when you're
Recuperating?
anesthetized, recuperating, whatever.
Sedated.
Sedated was the
That's
word. Thank you.
it.
And for a guy that's never sedated a girl, wait, I tried to do a dated pun, but I
I
didn't know
liked it.
sedated.
Whatever, it was great.
More of a
Didn't
rape
make
joke
sense.
at that point.
He's never raped anyone.
I
Maybe he
so
has.
rape. Like sedate.
Anyways,
whatever.
It was like 11 o'clock at night. So my parents had gone to bed, and I was like laid up being like, good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Lewis and Nate come over. Lewis is like, where's your bathroom? And I was like, it's the first door on the right. Somehow, he doesn't know what first or anything means. So he walked past it and into my parents' bedroom, and he was looking for the light. And he's rubbing his hand along the wall, looking for the light switch. And my dad just opens his eyes, and there's a giant Puerto Rican in his bedroom at 11 o'clock on a weeknight. And Lewis goes, I'm looking for the bathroom. And my dad doesn't scream or get a gun or anything. He doesn't have a gun, but he just went, you want to go out, take a left to the back end.
That's a weird way to wake up.
It was fucked up. And then they were gone the next morning. My parents were like, was there a big guy here? And I was like, oh, that's the Puerto Rican rattlesnake. That's probably my first. And also, he whipped an egg at me one time, and I ducked, and it hit my windshield. Just for fun. We were friends.
And he just threw an egg at you.
Whipped it like from 40 feet away, just fucking full speed. And I saw it at the last second, did that, and it just hit my windshield. And then he went back in his house, like he was like, good night. And then I just had egg on my windshield. Anyone else got a Lewis? Then we got a...
Nothing that good. One time I got heckled by a guy at CB's Comedy Club, and I was like yelling with the guy, and I got off stage, and Lewis was like, we're gonna kill this guy. And I was like, I gotta go do another set. And he's like, all right, well, I'll just fuck him up. And I just left, so I don't know if he killed the guy.
Well, that's the best part about Lewis, because my favorite just running into Lewis story was one time I was walking through the West Village, and I just turned a corner, and Lewis is in rollerblades trying to fight a cab driver. And I'm like, Lewis, what are you doing? He's going, this fucking pussy won't let me in his cab with my rollerblades. And I'm like, yeah, that's the thing, you can't do that. I don't know why, but I took the cab driver's side immediately because Lewis was so fired up. And he's like, this is the second time this has happened to me.
I'm picturing him in the rollerblades and the skank hat, the cowboy hat.
That was another great Lewis. We were at Central Park. We had like a little picnic party, whatever, that I like to throw. And then...
we got a note.
Oh, geez.
Tom Cruise is here. I gotta get off. It's just
Clusterfest has been destroyed.
But anyways, Lewis showed up. We were in the park, and we had a Frisbee. He's like, let's play Frisbee. And I was like, oh, no, these like hipsters over here told us to stop throwing the Frisbee near them. And Lewis is like, what? And then he goes, throw me the fucking Frisbee. So I throw him the Lewis stands like this close to where the guy is. And I threw him the Frisbee, and he just took it in double hands, slapped it at the fucking guy, and like stood over him. And, all right, hey, Kill Tony. Comic sign up is in the back of the room. We got a Kill Tony show coming up shortly, so go sign up if you want to be part of that. And this has been Tuesdays with Stories. I think we gotta go.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Brendan Sagalow.
Comedy.
Soder.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Sagalow.
Go to my website.
Soder. The whole thing. Praise Allah.
We'll see you out there.